Hey friend, tonight, as I ride my motorbike through these quiet streets, with the city lights slowly fading behind me, I want to share something many of us feel, but rarely say out loud. It's that invisible ticking clock in our minds. That feeling like, I should have figured things out by now. We live in a society that glorifies early success. The 20-something millionaires, the prodigies, the ones who made it before they could even rent a car. But what about the rest of us? Those still searching, still building, still unsure. As I ride tonight, one simple truth hits me. No one's honking at me to go faster. The road is mine. The pace is mine. Life should be like that too. But instead, we get pulled into comparisons. We see others seemingly moving faster, and feel like we're falling behind. Like we missed the train. But maybe life isn't a race. Maybe it's a ride. And like any meaningful ride, it's not about how fast you go. It's about what you learn along the way. Have you ever felt like everyone else was moving faster than you? Let's dig in a little. What is early success? Is it money, fame, a fancy title before you turn 30? Or is it just pressure to have everything figured out early? Here's a gentler truth. Many people who seem to have it all figured out in their 20s end up feeling lost in their 30s. Why? Because they were sprinting down someone else's path. Success built too quickly is often shallow. When we build fast, we don't build deep. And things built without depth, they crumble easily. Here's something I truly believe. Growing slowly gives you depth. When you're not rushing, you observe more. You question things. You fail, and you have time to understand why. You try again. That kind of growth, it lasts. The world might move fast, but your life doesn't have to. Slow doesn't mean lazy. It means intentional, thoughtful, strong. Can you think of a time when going slow helped you go farther? Let's look at a few real examples. You've probably heard of Steve Jobs, who co-founded Apple young. That's early success. But what about Colonel Sanders? He started KFC at 60. Or Vera Wang, who didn't become a fashion designer until 40. J.K. Rowling published Harry Potter at 32 after living in poverty. Morgan Freeman got his first major acting role in his 50s. Their stories didn't start with applause. They started with struggle, delay, and persistence. And then, there are people who became famous early but burned out just as fast. Fame, success, money, they don't always bring peace or fulfillment. So who really won? The one who started fast, or the one who built something lasting? Let's be real. What are we so afraid of? That people will think we're behind. That we'll miss our chance. That we're not good enough if we're not successful early. Here's a softer truth. Most of life's meaningful experiences come with time. Real friendships, self-awareness, skill, love. You don't get those by rushing. You get them by staying long enough with yourself. Some of the wisest people I know didn't find their purpose until they were tired of chasing someone else's. And honestly, if you do fail or fall behind, what's the worst that could happen? You start again. You learn something. You pivot. Isn't that still a kind of growth? What fear is holding you back from accepting your pace? Let's challenge an idea that there's a final destination in life called success. That once we get there, we can rest and be happy. But what if success isn't a place you arrive at? What if it's a feeling you carry with you as you live a life aligned with your values? Maybe arriving means waking up excited for your day, feeling proud of how far you've come, feeling peace in your own skin. There's no GPS for this kind of journey. The signs are internal, and that means you get to define what success looks like for you. If you could define your own version of success, what would it look like? 8. Building a life, not just a resume. Here's something no one tells you in your 20s. Building a good resume doesn't always equal building a good life. Yes, achievements matter, but so do late-night conversations, walks that clear your mind, making time to create, to rest, to fail without shame. A fulfilling life is built from the inside out, not just from the titles or money or awards you collect. And when we go at our own pace, we actually allow space for those things that make life richer. Relationships, creativity. Are you building your life, or just your LinkedIn? One reason we rush is because the unknown feels uncomfortable. We want certainty, and we want it fast. But what if uncertainty isn't the enemy? What if it's the space where growth begins? When we don't know exactly where we're headed, we start paying attention. We start listening to ourselves. We take detours, yes. But sometimes those detours become the most meaningful parts of the story. Going slow doesn't mean going alone. In fact, one of the greatest joys of moving at your own pace is finding people who walk beside you. People who don't judge your timeline, who don't expect you to have it all figured out. Maybe you haven't met them yet, or maybe they're right there. You just haven't opened up about how you really feel. As my ride slows down and the city lights blur behind me, I want to leave you with a question. Are you chasing someone else's definition of success or moving toward the life you truly want? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your journey. Are you an early bloomer, a late one, or still figuring it out, like most of us? Thanks for riding with me tonight. I'll see you on the next road.